Good morning guys, in today's video we are gonna film a full face of makeup that I tested in 2022 and it's almost done this year. So yeah, this year really flew by, but it was a strange year really, but I am grateful for it and I am excited to see what 2023 will bring. So let's start with the makeup. I just put the Fenty eyes on my lips just to prep them for later. Let's start with a primer. This is a really good one from the drugstore, the Hello Good Stuff from Essence, and I'm gonna put this one on. I am prepping right now to film the favorites for this year as well, and for some categories it is very easy to decide, but for some categories it's very hard because I could recommend a lot of products, but are they really my favorite products? For example, this primer, it is really nice. My skin looks hydrated and glowy and I really like it, but it is really my favorite primer? That's the real question and it is very hard to decide. When I sat down, I was thinking that I forgot something, but I had all my products in front of me, so I didn't know what I forgot, but then I realized that I forgot to wash a sponge, so that is done. Let's do a bit of correcting because I have this strange monster in here, so I want to correct that. I'm gonna use the Sigma. This is the Spectrum Color Correcting Duo and I have the shade light to medium. I just hit pan on the other shade as well. Very nice. This will be for sure in my favorite because it is a really nice product. As you can see, it is covering my pimple, but it's not heavy. It's very lightweight. Sigma did an amazing job with this one and I think this could be a product worth repurchasing. I very rarely repurchase my favorites, which is bad. I would like to repurchase my favorites more often, but I'm very curious to test new products. I should just repurchase some of my favorites, maybe not a lot of them, not all of them, but some of them at least. We are gonna use the Nabla pressed powder and I'm gonna apply just a thin layer on top of this corrector just to set it in place a bit. For foundation, we are gonna use the True Skin from Catrice, and mainly I'm using this one because I want to see if it is one of my favorites for this year, and because of course I did test it in the beginning, in the very beginning of 2022 and yeah, I really like this foundation, but like I said, it is very hard to decide if this is a real favorite or not. I know that the Urban Decay Stay Naked, it was really a favorite. I was looking to repurchase it, but it's not available in Romania anymore, like I mentioned a bunch of times, and I realized that a lot of products I'm not gonna repurchase if they are very hard to get. So for some categories it will be totally fine for me to test products from other countries or something like that, but for some categories I think I'm gonna try a bit more to purchase from our Sephora, from our online shops, because realistically I'm not gonna repurchase products that are a bit harder for me to get, just because it is very annoying to do that. And this foundation looks so good. We are using the NYX Bear With Me concealer right now, and this in my opinion is very similar to the Born to Glow concealer, but this is just a tiny bit more glowy in my opinion. I do like it, but I don't think it is my favorite because, like I said, it is a more glowy concealer, and I hope in 2023 I will be just a bit better at choosing matte products over glowy products just because I like a more natural finish. Not matte, flat, but not glowy for sure. And I'm seeing that with the foundation from Purito. That one is so glowy. It's similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, but it's even glowier. And it looks so good on the skin. It looks amazing, but it's not wearing the best on me. So I need to be a bit realistic and choose a bit more mattifying foundations because I don't have dry skin for sure. I do have more combo skin. Some parts of my skin are normal and some are on the oilier side. My T-zone for sure it is oilier, so I need to consider that and just purchase more matte products and more powder products because I really like a combination. And for today's video I think I did a pretty good job because these two are more glowier products and the Catrice foundation is on the more natural to matte side, even though it says that it's hydrating, but the hydrating part, it makes it more on the natural side and not on the flat matte side. And for the cheeks we are gonna do the same. I'm gonna use the Revolution bronzer, and this one it's a cream, and I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light wand, and then we are gonna put a powder blush on top. So let's start with the Revolution one. This bronzer is very, very nice. It is very, very blendable and very, very beginner friendly. If you want to try a cream bronzer, this is the perfect option because it's not expensive. It is very, very good. But if this is your first cream bronzer, it will raise the bar pretty high. You will have pretty high expectations after this. It is a really, really nice bronzer, but I need to set it a bit, otherwise it will just move around, especially on my forehead. It will just be everywhere, but on the cheeks looks amazing. For the forehead I do need to set it. We are gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter next. I really like this one. It is so beautiful, but this one as well. I already put too much. I don't need to put a lot of product, otherwise again it will crease. It's not an eyeshadow, but it will move around a bit on my cheeks. Next is powder. I'm gonna put the Nabla pressed powder on the T-zone, and then I'm gonna put the E.L.F Halo Glow on the exterior of my face because, like I said, I just like a more matte look. And for my T-zone I hate any kind of luminosity, so maybe some highlight on the nose, but that doesn't count. But I really don't like the E.L.F on my T-zone. I could use it as that, is not tragic, but I just don't prefer it. And I'm gonna put just a bit more powder on the bronzer in here just to mattify it. And then this is the E.L.F Halo Glow, and I'm gonna put just a bit of this in here on the bronzer, on the temples in here, because if I have some glow right here it will actually look pretty nice. And I like to set my brows as well because the pencil will stay longer on top of a more matte base. Next I'm using the Pixi blush, and it will look very, very nice on top of the Charlotte Tilbury. To finish the base makeup I'm gonna use a bit of Fix Plus, but actually I'm gonna spray my sponge just a bit because I don't want a lot of this spray everywhere. I just want to focus in here, and then on the T-zone a bit. And as well, this setting spray I didn't discover this year, but it's what I have right now in my collection. I'm gonna just brush the brows a bit, and then we are gonna use just two products. I'm gonna use the MAC pencil because I did discover this one this year. This is the Veluxe brow liner and I have the shade Deep Brunette. I don't love this one, it is a bit too stiff for my taste. And then we are gonna use the Patrick Ta. This is the Major Brow Lamination Gel. This is not my favorite, so we are gonna use these two and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, brows are done, and even though I don't love these two products, my brows look pretty decent today. Let's do lips next, and I will use a new pencil. Actually, this is the NYX Line Loud, and I have the shade Girl Crusher. A lot of words that I can't pronounce very well, but of course it will be down below. And we are gonna use the NYX Gloss. This is Milky Gloss, and I have the Salted Caramel Shake flavor. I really love this one. I wanted to buy another shade, but I think I need to stop trying to buy another shade. I just don't like other shade. I really like this one. So it is what it is. And we are gonna apply this and be right back. This gloss is so nice. I really like it. Spoiler alert, this will be in the favorites for sure. And the lip pencil, it is really great. I really like it. It is a lot creamier than the other two formulas that NYX has. They have just too many. I just saw this and asked, what is the difference? And the girl in store told me that this is a longer lasting pencil. And I was like, not all lip pencils should be longer lasting. Anyway, NYX has too many formulas in everything. This is an amazing pencil. I think I like it better than the others, but it's the second time I'm wearing it, so I need to taste it, of course, a lot more. Beautiful color. It looks really nice with the gloss. Let's move into the eyes. I don't know what to say about NYX. It is one of my favorite brands, but they have just too many of one thing. Too many foundations, too many primers. Oh my god, they need to decide on 2-3 primers and just stop with the primers. This is a bit too much. I'm putting the Juvia's Place Eye Primer. I have the shade 1, and even though this is a pretty nice primer, it's not my favorite because in some cases it is creasing on me, which I don't like, of course, so it will not become my favorite primer. For sure, the Sigma one is not creasing on me. And for eyeshadows, I did decide on these two palettes. They both released this year. This is the Hela palette, and I have the Natasha Denona Pastel palette. And I think we are gonna do a pink look. So I'm gonna start with Tulle from here. And we are gonna see, I have a new brush as well. I have the Zoeva 239. This is the smoky blender. I want to use this one today. Let's see how it works with the Tulle shade from Natasha Denona. This is a cream to powder. I really loved it. So for sure this brush is for the outer corner more. It's not the best at blending into the crease. I put a bit on the lower lash as well, and next I'm gonna take the shade Hela, and I'm using on Sigma E25, and I'm just gonna put a bit on top and a bit more into the crease. And then we are gonna use the shade Soot for the outer edge. But this is so nice together. They look really great. Next I'm taking an angle brush and the shade Goddess, and I will put that on the lower lash in here. And then I'm taking a refer brush. This is the number 13 and the shade Suit. This dark, very nice matte. And I'm placing that on the outer edge, and I'm gonna blend it right here and a bit into the lower lash. And I am very grateful for this year. I continued working at my job and I really like it. I'm doing the YouTube channel still, that is amazing. I bought a piano this year. I'm very excited to learn even more in 2023. I went to Rome and to London. It was a really nice year overall. I had some struggles, of course, but overall I am very happy and I am very curious what I will learn. And in 2023 I hope I'm gonna go to the gym or at least do something at home because I love doing a workout and I need to stop being that lazy. And I'm gonna use this yellow. And right now I'm jumping rope, but I need to create a new habit, because if I will be able to create a habit, my neighbor is loud, I don't know if you can hear that, but if I will be able to create a habit with working out, that will be amazing. I am usually pretty good at keeping a habit, so yeah, just 15 minutes a day, it will be my dream. And this yellow is for sure a dream on its own. It's so beautiful. We are gonna use a shimmer and I think the look is done. I didn't want something too complex. I'm using Dainty from the Pastel palette and I'm gonna just press it in here and hopefully I will not have that much fallout, but I already see it because I just put too much product. I am putting Hellfire on the lower lash in here just because my lips are too peachy warm and I need something just to balance it, so the yellow was not enough, so I'm putting this on the lower lash. It is a more peachy orangey shade. I put the Natasha Denona pencil a bit on the waterline as well, just on the outer edge, and this is a really nice pencil, but it is very expensive in my opinion. I do have a mascara as well that I want to test. This is the third time I'm using it. This is the Big by Definition by Sephora. I'm not gonna comment on the name. And it's not my favorite mascara. It is a really nice lengthening mascara. This is how the wand is looking. I actually got this mascara for free because I may or may not be gold tier in the Sephora program, so yeah. I am waiting for my card as well. I'm not sure if I am the higher rank of the black card or if I am gold right now, but for sure I will be gold in like 2 weeks if I'm buying something else. So yeah, that is that. And this is one coat, so this is with mascara and this is without, and like I said, it is lengthening, but I prefer something with a bit more volume, so I don't think it will become my favorite mascara, but it is a really nice one and it's a more affordable mascara. I'm gonna apply the Lush Beauty lashes and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so this is the final look and I really like it with my hair as well, and these lashes are so stunning. Can I put them in the favorites, even though this is the only style that I tested and this is the third or fourth time that I'm wearing them? Can I put them in the favorites? They are just so good quality and so beautiful. I don't think I love the powder with this texture in here and around my nose, but on the forehead it looks amazing and on my chin, and the rest of the skin looks amazing. Only just where I have a bit of texture, I would have probably liked better the Huda powder, but I didn't test it that this year, so I did just choose another one. But the rest of the skin looks really nice. Even the brows look pretty great, and yeah. Okay, so this was the video. If you liked it and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I'll see you next time.